many people will cry, and I know at last. Because the worst part of what is happening now is that for the good people, reverse has become the case. After the evil people used to do their evil in the darkness, they will come out and push it to the innocent people, and they will be suffering what they didn't know. But I thank God for today that what they meant to destroy the innocent have turned for to them. What I meant by saying this is the social media we are into today. I thank God for it. To God be the glory for the social media, because it has done more good than harm to the good ones. But for those bad ones, they are receiving it hard now, because it's not about that one that after doing in the darkness, they'll come out and say this is the innocent person. They will push it to that person, and you will not have any way to claim your right and all this. But thank God today, everything that most of the evil ones have done in the past, they cannot deny it today. Just similar thing like this Erufai that was like when he enter he will make sure that all these terrorists will be wiped out. And the video of his past when he was saying that there is no solution to it, that the only solution is to be paying them, that there is no then now look at the double mouth. When you say yes with this side, you say no with this side, the same person. And the worst part of it, this kind of people will come out and tell you that they can never lie. They don't know how to, they will be swearing even inside it. But now, it's not about saying cho. The evidence are there to prove you wrong. You cannot deny when you will be like, because there's no need of argument. You just go and prove those videos, those speeches that they make when they are like being in that darkness to do their evil, to after doing, they will come out in the public and begin to lie and be telling you they can never lie, which have put many people in problem that they don't know. When they tell you that when you serve the zoo, you serve the zoo and come out in shame, it's not a kind of disrespect or insult. But anytime you are involving yourself in evil, you cannot run away from the penalty or consequences. Sometimes even unknown can get you into it. That's why in the whole Africa, I call it Africa because they have made us to, whether you like it or not, you must in one way or the other be participating in it, even unknowingly. So that's why when you hear that we don't have anyone sent, if you know, tell me, in the whole Africa, I have not heard of anyone sent. For those that are in the church, that's why it is like that. You can't escape it, you can't avoid it, because you are inside it. And that's why we are looking for this nation, the place where we'll be satisfied, a place that will be satisfied and be clean for Umuchuku to stay and become what they're supposed to be and be clean. Indeed, there was anybody with a Bible, you don't need to carry your Bible up and down to be preaching, because everybody must be, the law will put everybody in order, because that is how it is in abroad. You don't need anybody to preach, even though that there is evil, because you cannot, even no matter how the land is, there must be that. But they will be receiving it hot from the law, from the land they are living. That's the only thing. If it is by them, it is just 10% that are like, they cannot be, you cannot make them to be okay. They must be doing those things that they are known for, because there are people who are created, they came for destruction, not for good. So those people, when you know how to handle them, but they are not much. But in our own is that it is general. Everybody is involved, whether you like it or not. In one way or the other, you might be participating. Because when somebody that is a killer that will be helping you, you see all this NGO. That's why when I am not saying that I am against helping or something like that. But the problem with our people is that somebody that is giving you something, you don't even know where the person is getting the money from. You might be praying, hey, bad government, these people are killing, God deliver us. Yet when they come, you will begin to pray for them to be succeeding. Where are they getting that money that they're using to help you? That's why I said, if government did not come, if this nation did not come, this Biafra nation did not come, then nobody, heaven is far from everybody. It's very, very far from everybody. So, which we are praying that God will do it, because as it is in individual, so it is in group. It's even in church, because offering and everything, nobody cares. And those that they give front seat are those that are bringing that one. whether it is bad or evil, they don't even research, they don't even ask questions, they will just receive. Even though that some will say that they don't collect everything. What of those that you don't know? You don't know everybody that come to church. You all you know, somebody can come out and say, I'm giving this, and people will applaud that person. Applaud and say, please, we are giving invitation, come next time. Research, investigation on how the person brought the money, all this, how he is not a problem. When somebody does something that is kind of in the village, maybe buy a bag of rice for almost everybody in the village, that person will be crowned. You don't want to know whether it's a thief or it's a whatever, they will crown that person. That is the problem in our land today. Enweghịzi ezigbo ụzọ ọ ga-abụ ihe mee ajụ ese asị na onye ama ntụ achị, enweghịzi onye eji aka kịta. Everybody chop this my stomach infrastructure, they want it. Well, once I am satisfied, no other person can go to hell. And the nation we are looking for is a kind of trying to make the reverse to be the case, so that the just can live as human. Then from what is going on, and we have heard that our vessel is out, is already in the homeland, and the people that make mockery of it, that is the project, they have abandoned it. You see, when you are not following people who has foresight to do something, you will always be making mistakes. So those people we are like, they have abandoned it, they're not talking about it again. Next time they will be following them, they will tell them another thing. And have you seen how when you see something that is kind of something that is working, you don't need anybody to tell you. But you see that one that is useless, or they will be making you to be confused, so that you will not know that they are useless, so that you think that they have value. So, but the wise ones will always know which train is moving one, than the one that spoiled, like the one that just spoiled the other time. You imagine, and people were stranded. So something like that is a kind of, when it is happening, those ones that are wise will never be confused. They will be focused in what they are doing. Because when they were mocking that one, they say they have forgotten, they will use it to fight in him. Don't worry, everything must not be, you must know everything. Because that is how somebody was giving complaining in the comment section that that she's exposing people's. It's not her that started it. It's not even started it that exposed those things. Because when that bank was exposed, that is a Fulani bank, or this, our PM has been using it, and this immediately come, they begin to expose everything, even unexposable. They begin to expose them, even people's number, and tag it to this woman. So when somebody tell you that she's exposing, maybe somebody might, out of sincerity, to tell people how to, without knowing that it has been even like people are using it against you. And after that, you have seen that nothing like that has happened again. No more exposition, because some people that got issue with that kind of thing, these people that are fall back were the people that started it, exposing everything, even unexposable, and they put some people into problem. But thank God today we know how we are handling things now. The government is doing their possible best to see that nobody is a kind of implicated again. And today we are seeing the everywhere is now like calm than when these wolves were inside the cabinet and things were like being disordered. So today we are like hoping to see that as time goes on, things will continue to change from one to another, because it's one after one to another. You understand? So before this video will be too long, I will not forget to tell you to be very, very careful with what is going on now, because there is new prophets that emerged. You know how this prophet used to be in this our movement. If they did not tell you that this one will happen, as if to say that things has not been happening. You understand? So if you are not careful enough, you will be involved in something that will destroy you. Because this one that is called Agape Love, Pastor Agape Love, aka Vam Vam Vam, and the other ones that started something that was like trying to real people to to gather money for Obatobi. What you did have not done, you don't know the right place to do. Where are you going to use? Who are you going to use to achieve what you want? Who among you has that mantle or have that certificate or document that will lead you to what you are demanding for, or why you are asking people to bring money? What document did you have to do that? You don't have none. Yet people are listening. Now it's not, they have seen that saying it ordinarily will not attract attention. They now use prophet. There is prophet that have prophesied that the key for this our freedom, people, there is people that is in their hands, and they will be contributing in Eje, not Ejemma. Sorry, Ejemma, not Eje, because Eje is too poor. God doesn't take poor thing. If you want to be great, do great thing for God. All these, you know how our people used to make their prophets. They will inject you a lot of lies inside you. They will inject a lot of lies so that you must agree. If they see that you are like trying to deviate, they will look for another thing, serious, more powerful thing. But like by saying that if you fail to do it, that it will be like a covenant. They even like something like taking oaths like that. If you fail to do it, it will attract 5 people in your family. That is a kind of thing that when you hear, you don't even supposed to be listening to him, because you don't know what you are causing to yourself. That's why many people, prophets have killed them, because they don't reason again. Only what their mind is in what the prophet told them. Whether it is lie or not, whether it is meaningful or not meaningful, whether it is somehow in the ear or not, they will just fall into it. That's why even our PM will tell you that some are inside cabal without knowing. This is not cabal, you are in court without knowing. Some are in court without knowing. And when after initiating, when things will start to happen to you, you say you don't know. I only pray that your eyes will be open so that you will not be flushed by this flood that is flowing. All these things that are happening now, the people that are most affected are most of the newcomers. And if you are one of them, if you are listening to me, or maybe if you have listened to this extent, please, you can send this video to some of them that are new in this movement. Make sure you are not too fast to take anything, even if from this government. Research, ask questions. That is how a wise person does his or her thing, so that you will not, after making mistake, you will now come to correct it. Sometimes those mistakes might be costly and you might regret it. It might cost you more than what you have given out. So because of that, if you are new to this movement, even if you are old but you don't get, be careful. Just take time to understand something. Don't be too fast, because when they said people should go for self-defense, people fought it. They said that this fall back. They said it, but when other people started saying it, and almost everywhere, the whole country, everybody was saying defend yourself or self-defense, not, they didn't say anything again. You shouldn't be a kind of stupid to misbehave because you were told to carry and defend yourself. That's why even this ways, I believe that a lot of teaching will be given before it will commence. It will not be because our people, their mental reasoning is somehow. You will not tell me because you are now told for self-defense is your right, and you'll be carrying on anyhow. You'll be like showing that you see me now and I am now ready for. You will be implicating yourself. You're supposed to be a kind of discipline and mature in whatever that you are doing. Not only that, even in abroad, it is normal, but they don't like. That's why somebody that visited a black, that visited a white man, there was a noise outside. He brought out his gun and kept by his side. And the person asked him, what are you doing? Why do you? He said, just for security purpose, in case of emergency, just to get himself prepared in case of anything, for protection. So you see, they already have answered and for in our own language. So whoever that is wise will always be plan to, that is, be ready to for anything that might come at any time, especially in this our own issue in our land. People should always be ready, because you can never tell when you might meet problem. That's why you must get ready at any time. You must be vigilant at any time. So all these things is a kind of, we are now getting it because our people, we don't know anything, especially in love, and we don't know anything. So now that we are getting this small small, you need to be wise and follow the right government, which is Nnamdi Kanu as the leader, our PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, and Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, the deputy prime minister that is in charge now. If you are out of the real government that is taking care of this, anyway, even group is working, or they'll be doing their meeting, they'll be contributing, but at the end, that one that is legitimate will be the one that will carry us home. And by then, when you come and say, oh, I've been fighting for, I'm doing this one, I'm doing, we don't know you. We don't know you. Don't fall a victim of regret, because it is about to be over. It's about to be over. Just do your best and leave the rest for God. Always stay in the right track so that you will reach to your destination. But when you deviate, it will take you a long time, and not only that, you might not even reach that your place. That is where I'll hold it for today till I come your way next time. Bye.